ours since before we even started Angel City Sports, and literally from the moment we got this organization started, he's been supportive. He's come out to the Angel City Games presented by the Hartford multiple times. He's brought his daughter Maya out. There's no politician anywhere near us that cares about what we do more. And listen, we owe him, all of us owe him, a huge round of applause for the vision of bringing LA 2028 Paralympic Games. And I'm sure he'll tell you the story, but he has a deep love for sport and a deep love for what we do, and I think he cares about the Paralympics maybe even more than the Olympics. I'm just going to say. But Mayor, please take it away, and just honored by your support. Thank you for being here as always.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Sure. Let's give it up for Clayton one more time. Thank you and good afternoon. Thank you to Clayton and Ezra, the entire Freck family, to the Angel City family as well, all the staff who make a day like this happen. Let's start and give them a round of applause, and thanking all the coaches, all the athletes, and all the participants. I'm Eric Garcetti, your mayor, at least for now, and it has been an amazing, amazing thing to witness. Angel City grow in this city of angels. And it's especially moving for me. I went to junior high and high school right here. So from 7th to 12th grade, I would eat where you're eating. This is where the same track that I would use, the gym that I would be in that you enjoyed this morning. So thank you to Harvard Westlake. Let's give them a round of applause and thank them for making sure we are here. For now the Wolverines, they were the Saracens when I was here, but let's hear it for the Wolverines. Anyway, thank you so much. You know, this is also, whether it's Farmer John or the Hartford, all the companies that support this work too, I hope are joining us with this vision, because all of us need to adapt to life every single day. Each one of us has some disability at some point in our life that we want to make sure we have a world that meets. And my goal is very simple for us in the next 7 years, is to make Los Angeles not only the adaptive sports capital, as Clayton was saying, of America, but to make it the most accessible city in America. So everything we build, everything we do, everything we program for everyone. As mayor, a lot of people said, what's the city of angels? Who are we? What do we believe in? And sometimes people say, we're the most diverse city in America, or if not the world. Or we're the most inclusive city, and we certainly try to be. But I think there's a more powerful word that I know Clayton also uses as well, which is that this is a city of belonging. Everybody here listening to this right now belongs here. This is your city. And it was one of the reasons why my first week on the job, my first act was to write the U.S. Paralympic and Olympic committees and saying, we want the 2028 Games here. We had a long road to get there because they said, what an amazing city, what an incredible infrastructure. You got Angel Cities, you got all these new venues that have been built, but we're going to give the nomination to Boston. So that was that. Then when Boston, our friends there, decided it wasn't the right time for them to move forward, and the United States of America needed a city to compete in the world to win those Paralympic and Olympic Games, they said, you guys still interested? And we said, heck yeah. Well, we might have said a little bit stronger than that, but we said we are absolutely available, and we were off to the races. And let me tell you, speaking about Angel City gave us something special that no other city in the world had. We were talking about building 15 new rapid transit lines and doing that with an accessibility lens. Nobody else had that. When we won the games, and we said we were happy to go after Paris because the extra time, 8-10 years actually to plan this, is a really exciting thing because we can finish those rapid transit lines. We can build things out. It's leading to a revolution in the way people are thinking right now. So our Recreation and Parks program, because by going second, we got some money up front, $160 million to spend to make sure that kids growing up in communities of color can learn how to swim, because Black and Latino kids disproportionately aren't taught to swim, and that can not only be something that holds them back, it can take their life. When we look at accessibility, we took our Recreation and Parks department and for the first time opened up an adaptive sports division. We now have an adaptive sports guide, and wait for it, next year we're going to start our adaptive sports program so that every little girl and every little boy here in Los Angeles can picture themselves maybe even medaling in their own backyard in just 7 years. But you don't have to be a champion or medalist to know what sports does for you. I'm wearing this throwback t-shirt. This was one of the original t-shirts from 1984. And I just remember the feeling when my parents took me to those events, trading the pins, seeing the world, feeling like this place mattered and that I mattered, that I was so lucky to live in the best place anywhere in the world. So I hope every young person, I'll close with this, every young would-be athlete and every young Angelino or Southern Californian, this is not only a city where you belong, but these games are yours. Make them everything you dream about and be inspired by the most incredible people, people like Candace and others who I've come to know who are the best athletes I've ever met in my life, with or without a disability. And it's time for us to stop talking about that line and making it a division. It is time for us to make sure this is a city of belonging for us all. So thank you and congratulations to the games. Let's go do it, and I'll come back and be here in 2028 with you. Don't worry.
Mayor Garcetti, good luck in India.
Thank you.
Do us proud. I'm sure it's not an easy job out there, but you're the man for it. So grateful for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you guys.